first time in the Minneapolis, Minnesota real estate market channel, and you want to know everything about living in Minneapolis, Minnesota, then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Minneapolis, Minnesota. My name is Trent Seaman with the advisory group in EXP Realty. I get calls every day from people just like you. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out as all my contact information is in the description box below. I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we jump into Golden Valley. We're going to do the pros and cons of Golden Valley, Minnesota. That is coming up next. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're thinking about moving to Golden Valley, Minnesota, or just curious about what it's like to live there, you're in the right place. They are diving deep into the pros and cons of living in the charming Twin Cities suburb. Let's get after it. All right, let's start with the good stuff. Why people love calling Golden Valley home. Pro number one, proximity to Minneapolis. Uh, First up, the location Golden Valley is just minutes from downtown Minneapolis, making it a prime spot for commuters. You get the suburban feel without feeling too far from the action. Whether you're working downtown or just loving the nightlife, concerts, and dining scenes, you're never more than a short drive away. So it's very easy to go to Twins, uh, Timberwolves, Vikings games, go to any of the theater downtown. It's very easy to get over to the University of Minnesota. For any Big Ten events, you've got the Loons and the Wild over in St. Paul, so you're all close to the action there. If you like the nightlife, you're literally 3 minutes from the North Loop, which is the area around the Twin Stadium, which has all the bars and restaurants that you could ever want. So it's a really cool location if you do not want to live in the city, but you want to be close enough that you can take advantage of everything that the city offers. So location is one of the cool things. The number two pro is the beautiful parks and green spaces. Golden Valley is home to some amazing green spaces. You got Theodore Worth Park, one of the largest regional parks in the Twin Cities, right here. You've got biking paths, hiking, cross country skiing, and even a golf course, which is a very good not a very good, but a good golf course. Perfect for outdoor lovers. Brookview Park, which also has a golf course on it. It has lawn bowling. It's got parks. It's got paths to walk through. So if you're into the outdoors, uh, and also I should say, jumping back to Theodore Worth, if you're into mountain biking, you can do mountain biking there too as well. So if you're an outdoor lover, Golden Valley is a good spot to be in. Number three, strong school system. If you have kids who are planning a family, the schools here are a big plus. Golden Valley is served by multiple highly rated school districts, including Hopkins and Robbinsdale. There are also great private and charter options. The high schools for Golden Valley, depending on where you live in town, would be Hopkins, or I think the other one would be Cooper. So those are the two high schools that serve Golden Valley. You've got one of the best private schools in the Twin Cities in Breck, which goes K through high school. Very, very, very good academically. Good sports, but you're looking at probably 32 grand a year, so it is fairly expensive. The fourth pro of living in Golden Valley, Minnesota, is it offers a mix of housing styles. You got mid-century homes, newer developments, townhomes, and even luxury properties. Prices can be a bit higher than the surrounding areas, but you get good value for your money. Um, the Golden Valley's housing is really cool. I mean, you could get you know what you don't see in any town around Minneapolis. You get a house with a decent amount of land on it, so they got big lots. So that part's really you don't see that in St. Louis Park or Edina at all. So, but you do see that in Golden Valley. If you're any familiar with living in New England, that reminds me a lot of New England. Uh, Average sale price for a home in Golden Valley last year was $469,000. This year it's $615,000. And the median house price last year was $418. It's now $463. So as in all areas in Minneapolis suburbs, prices are going up because inventory is very low, especially within the loop of Minneapolis because there is no uh, new home construction going on. That all goes on outside of 494, where they have more land to be able to build there. All the land within 494, the loop of Minneapolis, is already developed. Going for it, but no place is perfect. So let's talk about some of those downsides. High cost of living. I just talked about Golden Valley isn't the most affordable suburb in the Twin City. Housing prices and property taxes are on the higher side, and if you're looking for budget-friendly options, you might have to compromise on size and location. You can find some good buys out there in Golden Valley. Um, some of those people that have been living in those homes for 30 to 40 years and are looking to move out, you can buy in there, buy that house, get in there and update it and make some great equity on it. So you can turn that negative into a positive. Number two, the winter weather. Like the rest of Minnesota, Golden Valley gets long, cold winters. And if you're not a fan of snow and freezing temperatures, this could be a big downside. Snow removal is very good, which is very, very true. Uh, but icy roads and cold snaps can be a challenge. I would say we embrace winter in Minnesota if you're moving from somewhere else. We ice skate, we ice hockey outside, we cross country ski, we snowmobile, we ice fish. So the people who live here don't just go inside for 6 months and not do anything. They embrace the outdoors. So I think you can turn that negative into a kind of a positive. Number three, negative, limited nightlife. You're not going to find a bar scene or a restaurant scene in Golden Valley, but as I said, you're 5 minutes from the North Loop. So while Golden Valley, man, it has some great restaurants and breweries. It's not known for nightlife. If you want a vibrant bar scene or late night entertainment, you'll have to head down to the North Loop in Minneapolis and take advantage of all that Minneapolis has to offer. So, great news is that you get a nice house and still be real close to the nightlife. Uh, Fourth is the traffic during rush hour. Despite being close to the city, rush hour traffic on Highway 55 and I-39, 394 can be frustrating. If you work downtown, expect delays, especially during the winter when the road conditions can slow down. It's even more. Now, 355 is never an issue, really, I think. I mean, you could drive down 55 and still be down there within 5 minutes. 394 only gets congested from 5 to 6:30 at night going into town. It's a reverse. It's the weirdest thing. And it only happens from 100 down into town. But still, it takes 10 minutes to get downtown. This is not Atlanta traffic or Dallas or New York or San Francisco or LA. Nothing like that. So if you're been from another part of the country, you're going to say the traffic here is a joke. So uh, the fifth negative, lack of public transportation. Unlike Minneapolis, Golden Valley doesn't have a ton of public transit options. There are bus routes, but no light rail, meaning a car is pretty much a necessity for getting around and efficiently. There is a new rail system coming out to the west, but it's not going through Golden Valley. It's going through St. Louis Park, Hopkins, down through, I think maybe it hits Minnetonka, then down into Eden Prairie. But it's just going to the south of Golden Valley. So that will not be happening. So there you have it, the pros and cons of living in Golden Valley, Minnesota. Overall, it's a fantastic place to live, especially if you love the suburban feel with city access. But of course, it's not for everyone. What do you think? Would you move here? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for content like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. This has been Trent Seaman from the advisory group in eXp Realty in Hopkins, Minnesota. Seaman's Real Estate Solutions, your anchor on your voyage home. On our 3 video series on Golden Valley, Minnesota. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I always encourage feedback, positive or negative, on what you thought. It's the only way I can get better. I do have numerous videos on almost all the western suburbs of Minneapolis that you can take a look at if you are maybe looking at a different area of town to live in. But again, thank you very much for watching. This has been Trent Seaman from the advisory group, eXp Realty, your anchor on your voyage home.